Actually, my background is a microwave engineer. I developed for the past nearly 40 years. I developed all kinds of microwave module and subsystem for missile and radar, but actually against China. I hope that the guest, if you are from China, I'm sorry. Okay, my topic today will focus on maybe actually is simple on firemen. We developed some device for firemen, and it is to hope to protection the life of firemen. Yeah. For the past 10 years, some big fire accident happened in Taiwan, and unfortunately, we lost many fire brothers. Okay, and actually many meetings to review why, and it's my experience. Okay, my conclusion is the major problem is all the communication disconnect, and the commander cannot get enough message what happened inside. I get a conclusion. This is a major problem. Okay. So, for example, I think all the firemen, they have a good enough equipment with them. Okay. For example, they must have GPS. They have a walkie-talkie. Okay. They have some device based on 3G, 4G, 5G. Okay. And they also have an emergency button for like for SOS, okay? But the problem is, for the big accident, all the communication tool almost out of working. So the commander outside, they cannot get enough information of all the firemen inside the fire region. So they cannot make a right decision in time to start the rescue action. So this is a major problem. Okay. So I stress again, communication and message information. Sometimes it is the most important issue. Okay. Let's talk about the worst case. Okay, yeah. Think. Okay, you can think. If the fireman, okay, he get into the fire region, okay, but within 5 minutes, he is pressed by some very heavy object, maybe 1,000 kilograms. Maybe 2,000 kilograms, okay? He cannot move. Yeah, he cannot do anything. So, what will happen? Okay, think. He has device with 3G, 4G, even he might be have a mobile phone. How can he answer? He cannot answer, okay? He have walkie-talkie, but he cannot push to talk. Okay. When he is pressed by very heavy object, he just want to get the release as soon as possible, right? So the air in his bottle will consume very, very fast. Original 1 bottle air can work for maybe 15 minutes. But under that condition, maybe 10 minutes, he will run out of all the air in his bottle, okay? And he have an emergency button, but he cannot push, okay? So for the commander, he cannot learn. Actually, he is still at the same point, no moving, okay? So I speak in Chinese. 桃园敬鹏大火走了5、6位兄弟，他们都是被重物压着，他们的人都完全没有任何受伤，没有任何伤害哦，都被压着动弹不得，无法求救，外面也不知道他们是被重物压着。等到火场结束之后，要去人怎么还没有出来？那个已经太晚了，来不及了哦，因为他们是被重物压着，外面的人完全不知道。Technique is upgrade, and however, we must consider for the equipment, for the device, for each fireman, yeah, what is the major factor? Okay, yeah. First, you must be light. Second, you must be small size. And then low power consumption and convenient use and reasonable price and can be sustainable under vibration and shock, okay? And maintain, very easy to maintain, okay? For any device for the firemen, I think we must consider all the factors, yeah, okay? So I cannot use one device. I said, okay, you need US dollar 10,000, impossible. Yeah, okay, for each fireman, yeah, it's impossible. So we must consider, okay, and I think the firemen, they have bear many heavy object, okay, but you say, okay, I have a very good device, but it is a 2 kilogram. No, impossible, okay, impossible. So I think we must consider all the many factors in reality, okay, yeah. So I mentioned that the first is communication, okay. There is a new technique actually developed by us. We developed this in Taiwan, okay. We named it Super Taira, okay. I think I spell in Chinese, Super Taira. Taira is a Taiwan radio, okay. It is completely developed in Taiwan, okay, yeah. I think the major advantage is very high penetration, the penetration, okay, okay. So I think this technique have some many advantage over any other technique, wireless technique available in market now, okay. So I think, okay, I think for Taiwan friend, you can read the, okay, yeah. So if it applied in reality, okay, future, okay. So Super Taira, I think is the most powerful in penetrating, okay. I think in fire area, you have a smoke, you have a fog, you have a waterfall in steel building, okay. So in fire area, and maybe the truck, fire truck is about 200 meters away from this fire area, okay? And I think for all the firemen, okay, the Super Taira can work, it can up to 10 floor, 20 floor, up to 30 floor, okay? And it can link down to basement 1, basement 2, basement 3. Even under steel construction, I think the transmission will be quite okay, no problem, okay? We have been tested many sites in the world, not only in Taiwan, okay? I share with you some experience, okay? Even in Japan. Japan will construct many nuclear shelter and air raid shelter, okay? In basement, okay? 就是日本要盖核子掩体跟防空掩体哦，这媒体都有报道 ，OK？ And the environment is very tough, is very tough, okay? So far, only Super Taira, only Super Taira passed the testing in Japan, okay? This, to my knowledge, did get many Japan big companies like Mitsubishi, like Fujitsu, like NEC. They feel some upset and not comfortable, okay? But only Super Taira pass the testing in that shelter. Okay, so here today my topic first, I have solved the communication issue. Okay, so the communication for the firemen inside any fire region, the communication we have finished. Let's talk about indoor navigation. Okay, when the firemen go into the area, okay, where you are, when you go into the fire area, the commander must want to learn where you are. Okay, if I want to start the rescue action, I need to learn where you are. Okay. First, I think everybody know. You all know GPS. I think a GPS inside maybe the the position shift might be from 10 meter to even up to 50 meter. So I think it's very not acceptable. Okay. And the second, I think for any fire area, maybe it's another some building. It is not impossible, almost impossible, that you can install repeater or access point inside that building, right? Okay. So many solutions like UWB or like Bluetooth, they need to store many repeater inside or on the top of the building, but it is impossible. You must be very lightweight, and you must be your battery endurance. At least you need 90 minutes, 1.5 hours. So what can you do? What is the solution available? So new generation indoor navigation actually is by 9-axis, that 3-axis gyro, 3-axis magnetic field, 3-axis gravity. Okay, and we use MEMS sensor. Okay, only MEMS sensor, it can be small, lightweight, and low power consumption. Okay, and another major is by common filter. Okay, it's very is some specific size. Okay, in 1969, when the human being first landed on the moon, at that time, no GPS, but I think the landing still successful. Okay, in 1969. Okay, the major contribution is a common filter. It's a common filter. So I think it's science I cannot explain too much today. Okay, so I just share with you the truth that the human being first landing on the moon is by this common filter equation. Okay. So I think for the indoor navigation, okay, when it combined with the Super Tyra for transmission, okay, now we can learn the position, we can have good communication and connecting with the commander, okay, and only this technique they can detect you are really still. You know, maybe if you are for the technique available in market, even 10 centimeter, even 1 meter, you can see it's still some moving, right? You don't know he is really stay too long at the same place. If the fireman stay too long at the same place, it must something wrong. It must be something wrong. If a fireman stay at the same place for more than 3 minutes, you must learn something wrong. You have to start some action, okay? But only with common filter, you can detect he is really stay at the same place, okay? Okay, actually, we have any technique will be upgrade. We will still need to do many jobs to do, okay? So today, thank you for your listening. Okay, I just introduced of some specific technique for communication and for navigation, okay? It's a science, it's a physics, so I cannot explain too much because only 15 minutes, okay? Thank you for your listening.